Hello everyone. Today we are in conversation with Dr. Hemant Chakravarti. He's an IVF specialist from Jeevan Jyoti Fertility Hospital, Jaipur. And today we'll be talking about his new initiative, that is My DNA. So I would like you to brief us about My DNA.
Hello Tanjil. Today we are going to tell you about My DNA. My DNA is a company in which we are going to do the DNA test for just to improve the health of the Indian continent, Indian people, because this test what we are taking it for the first time in India in collaboration with Bangkok, Thailand, and they are in touch with Genus USA company, which is known for its excellence and which is known for the genetic testing. And this test, we are going to tell you about the different types of health problems that we are going to diagnose through this test. This test will tell us about the talent in your baby, the different type of allergies, different type of health risk, different type of cancer risk. There are going to be covered. There are around 500 types of reports we are going to cover between the standard and premium packages. So this will be a wonderful test for anybody who is a health conscious, who want to aware about their life, those who want to have a healthy life. This is a beautiful test, and this test has already been in many countries, say UK, USA, Singapore, Australia. So it's already been there, and we are getting this test for the first time in India.
So I would just request you to describe about your product, the customer journey from sample collection to receiving results. How does the company ensures a positive experience?
So this is our DNA kit. This contains a material. It's a swab stick dipped in a particular solutions to stabilize that thing. So there is a proper coding through which we send the sample. First this sample goes to Bangkok, and then from there they send it to Genus USA. So there is a proper change, proper way of sending. There is no shipping charges. It will be just free of cost. We get the sample. The good thing is that we just collect the sample from the saliva. It takes hardly 30 seconds to collect the sample, and there is no blood prick, nothing else. Just you have to come and just give a saliva sample. That's it, not more than that.
So again, let's just talk about what are the personal insight we get about our sample, and what are some common uses of DNA testing. How is it, if I will try this product, how am I going to be benefited from it? What all information will I gain from this test?
Madam, this is a very good question. I would like to highlight right from the beginning of life, whenever it is done, it is just done for once in a lifetime, and there is no need to repeat this test, and it's always better to get this test as early as of your life age. It can be done right from the birth. After 1 year, 1 month after the birth, it can be done. And this test is very good because it tells about your diseases. You are prone for health risk, you are prone for diseases, you are prone for cancer risk, your vitamin deficiencies, your physical trait, your talent, and it tells about many things about your allergies, about your liver, how detoxification is there. It tells you about the traits you carry that you are going to pass on to your children, and how you are going to respond to the drugs, and inherited many things. There are 500 types of reports that we are going to tell you in details in the premium package. So that way you can modify your diet, you can exercise, and you can improve your lifestyle. Although the genes are responsible, but the environmental factors are also responsible. So just by modifying your lifestyle, exercise and food, you can delay the disease, or you can come to know about the disease as early as possible in the initial stages, so you can plan your life and you plan your health in a best possible way.
I would request you to please provide us insight about how this test is going to benefit children.
Very good. In children's, as early it is done because it tells about the talent. The talent concludes 12 types of things. The language, whether the child is going to have a language skill, mathematical skill, his memory, his multitasking, his art, how he is going in art, how creative that child is, the memory part, and there are many factors are there. How he is in music, how is his language, intelligence. So and how he is in power sports and endurance sports. Sometimes what happens, the mother and father, they are behind the child. You go and study, and that child is good in the sports. So it's better you can plan the life of a child in a better way. If he's good in mathematics, just promote in that field. If he's good in art and skills, just promote in that field. So that way it is very good. Along with that, there are many things are there. That child is going to may have some inborn deficiency of some vitamins or some diseases. Maybe he is going to have celiac disease, maybe he is going to have some lactose intolerance, caffeine and saturated gluten intolerance. If he is having obesity gene, so if he is having obesity gene, then we can modify his life, his diet, his exercise. We can strain on his doing exercise. So even if the obesity gene is there, that child is not going to gain that much weight or that much problem. If we are knowing about the things, is going to have this thing. So that way we can plan that life in a best possible way.
So now I just want you to tell us about the, like, as we know that given the sensitivity of the genetic data, how does your company ensures the privacy and the security of the data and the information I have been providing?
This is a really good question. The thing is that one thing I want to highlight, the accuracy of this test is 95%. This test has been done by the other companies are also doing this test, but the reports, 500 reports, what we are providing in the package is very reasonable if we compare with the other. Along with that, the high security standards are maintained. The tests are done in the best labs. Along with that, we just send the code number of that patient. We are not going to send any details about the patient for whom the test is going. We just send one code. There is a specific code on this. You can see this is a specific code. So we are sending the data with the sample on this code only.
So this basically ensures that you are not exposing any personal details
Absolutely
of the client.
not. Absolutely not. Along with that, the report will come on his on mobile and on his email ID. Nobody is going to know about the reports. He is only the mobile number which is given on this data. He will get the report from that mobile number and on his email ID.
I would also request you to highlight the testing technologies used by this platform.
Actually, the genes, about 20,000 genes are tested. They analyze over 20,000 genes, and along with that, they are having the collection of more than 1 million data. So what they do, they collect the sample, then they separate the DNA from the saliva, then they do the amplification, and then amplified DNA is tested on from the AI technique. They compare with the data which they are having. So just by comparing, because 99.9% of the population, they are having the same DNA, only 0.1% of the DNA chain make you different from the other people. So 0.1%, you can imagine how big DNA is, then 0.1% makes a difference. It tells you what is your physical trait, what is your health status, what is your tendency to have having cancer, the vitamin deficiencies, your allergies, and there are many things about your talent, about your personality, and everything is going to tell you about with that single test only. And probably if something is there in the premium package, we are going to tell there will be one-to-one free consultation with the doctor if you want to know about something about in details. Although the reports which are sent to you, they are having the explanation for all the diseases. You are having the possibilities of having. It's not like that you are going to get. There are possibility, and the 50% chances that the environmental factors are there for the cancer. So at least you can modify those factors so that there will be less chances of having that cancer.
Again, lastly, let's just discuss about the customer support in understanding the DNA result. As you just highlighted that you'll be providing, or the company will be providing a consultation. How can you better help the client understand their reports and findings, and how can they manage the findings?
Actually, the reports itself is quite explanatory. But still, if a non-medico man is reading this report, they understand the things. Still, if there is some problem, we are having the facility of in premium package one-to-one doctor consultation that is free. Still, if they want, then probably it will be a paid consultation. Thank you, Boldo.
Thank you for having us here and telling us about your initiative.
Actually, this test is for those people who are aware about their health, they want to improve, they want to live healthy. It is for those people who want to plan their life in a best possible way, because in the Western countries they want to prevent the disease, but in India they take the treatment after the disease is there. So just to prevent that, just to have a healthy lifestyle, just to have a healthy life, you must go for this type of test. That's it. Thank you.